Hello and welcome to our virtual tour of our 2019 Toyota Kluger GX. A little bit about us here though, Pacific Toyota and Lexus of Cairns. I am standing at one of two of our pre-owned vehicle yards where we have close to 200 vehicles in stock and go through about 180 on any given month. That is making us one of the largest pre-owned vehicle departments here in Queensland. Over the back there though, we've got our showroom where we actually photograph each and every vehicle as it comes onto the yard. And as you can see, quite a variety of vehicles here at our main yard. Across the road though, we've got parts and services attached just out the back of the brand new part of Toyota and Lexus. And as you make your way towards the city, you'll actually come across a second pre-owned vehicle yard as well. Throughout the video though, I'll be going around the Kluger here in complete detail, just pointing out any blemishes that may appear at first point of sale. So I'll start down around the front. You got the nice big alloy wheels. We're just making sure there's no scratching, gutter rash, no sort of damages. Make sure there's plenty of depth in those tyres as well. Now that is part of the roadworthy certificate, which is included in that driveway price here in Queensland. As we make our way down around the front end, just making sure if there's any dents, scratching, stone chips, those type of imperfections we want to be pointing out throughout the video. But nice and tidy, bonnet, no dings, dents or scratching. Very minor little stone chip just there. But like I said, they're the type of things we like to point out, be completely transparent in these videos. Overall around the front though, very clean and tidy. Down that passenger side though, just give you a really good angle of the body. We'll cover each panel as we go. So on the passenger front, again just checking those alloy wheels for scratches or markings. Plenty of depth in the tyres there as well. As we make our way down the passenger side, we do have a couple little nicks just on the passenger door here. So whether if they can be brush touched by our paint perfectionist or buffed out a bit, more than happy to try if that is a condition of sale. That one there's just a little bit of powder rubbing off. We've got a couple of ones just there, so a couple of markings there on the passenger door. But like I said, if they do need to be touched up or removed as best as possible, we're more than happy to try. And then you got one just down the rear here, on that rear bumper. On that passenger rear, no gutter rash on the wheel again, plenty of depth in that tyre as well, so good to see that consistency as we make our way around the vehicle. And just going back down that passenger side, even though a couple little imperfections, no dings or dents. Around the back, we do actually have our proximity sensors for the rear. We've also got our built-in reverse camera that we'll see in action a little bit later on. But very common in these, in the wagons, it's actually a couple of luggage markings down along this rear bar. So again, you have to be brush touched by a paint perfectionist, but like we said, we do like to be completely honest. As this vehicle has just come on the yard yesterday, it hasn't been touched up yet, that's all. But through the back here, making sure the carpet doesn't have any major cuts, tears or burns. Back seats, making sure there's no stains or damages. Nice and clean and tidy. So you got a couple of little light scratching up along here in the boot, but nothing actually major. So a lot of these markings are to be expected being a pre-owned vehicle. That's why we do these videos, point them out as best we can. Down that driver's side though, nice straight body. We'll keep covering each panel, covering that fourth and final wheel for you. Again, nice and tidy and plenty of depth down in that tyre there as well. On the driver's side, we've got a couple little markings just here on that driver's rear. And one just in here on that driver's door. So overall, a couple little imperfections on the doors as we go around the exterior. But as we give that angle back down that driver's side, no dings, dents or major damages. The windscreen, making sure there's no chips or cracks. That is again part of that roadworthy. Obviously up there you've got all your safety features that we'll go through shortly as well with those cameras and radars. Across the roof, no major dings, dents or hail damage, which is great to see. Excellent reflection, no fading or damages in the paint. We'll now go through the interior. So just checking out the door carts, any wear and tear. No scratching, cuts, no major scuff marks along the bottom, nice and tidy. Through the back, no damages or wear and tear in the carpet flooring, the upholstery. You got your rear air conditioning controls, and your vents just up top. And we've got a little stain just up here, and one little marking just coming through over there on the passenger rear side of the back seats. But apart from that, no damages, cuts, tears, cigarette burns. So trying to be very picky with these little imperfections, point them out as best I can. Driver's door, so it is obviously the most frequently used, so we are likely to see a little bit more in the way of kind of your wear and tear if there is any markings. But overall, still very clean and tidy. No major damages. All your electric windows, central locking there as well. Driver's footwell, no major wear. And you've got just a little stain marking there on the seats. So whether something like that can be wet vacuumed and pulled out, we're more than happy to try. But still in excellent condition, no major damages to the driver's seat. Pop it in and start it up for you. So proximity sensor button there for the auto beams. Right hand side, all your controls so for the little display screen up there, and also to do with your lane departure, pre-collision, cruise control, all on the right hand side. Left hand side, all to do with your head unit, Bluetooth and hands-free once it's all connected. But as we have a look, we've got all our safety features, being the 2019 model, all your different fuel consumptions, obviously a few more once the phone's been connected and everything as well. But as we can see, 52,228 kilometers. And we'll check that authenticity shortly with the service history. You got a nice large touchscreen display up here, and just making sure all the screen's working, the buttons on the side are all working. It is though where that reverse camera shows up out the back as well, giving you great vision right on that rear bar, so you know exactly where the back of the car is. As you make your way down, you got all your air conditioning controls, little storage compartment. You can actually feed your leads through there and plug in directly to USB, AUX or 12 volts down underneath. So keeping it nice and tidy and stylish, like most nowadays in the automatic, with a nice large storage compartment in the center consoles in these Klugers. Very deep as well, so plenty of snacks for those long drives. But as you can see, the passenger side, like the rest of the vehicle's been clean and tidy, no major damages or imperfections. Across the dash, no fading, cracking, not starting to go sticky. Again, that is a roadworthy item just there. But all the books are in here. Service history, it is the main one people want to know about, so we'll have a bit of a flick through for you. Just making sure she's up to date with the servicing at 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 45,000, and then done just by us at 52,000 Ks. So full service history. Next one's not due till 62,000, giving you a good bit of time. Last but not least though, we will jump out and have a look underneath the bonnet while the engine's still running. Beautiful. As we have a look underneath, making sure she's nice and clean and tidy. No rust or red dust. It's not like you would expect it on a vehicle like this, but always good to double check. And that V6 motor just running nicely, no major knocks, rattles or squeals. That was our virtual tour of our 2019 Toyota Kluger GX. Very popular vehicle, so they don't last long, so I look forward to hearing from you soon. Thank you.